So YouTube just doubled the monetization requirement for new creators, and strangely enough, when I saw the news, I wasn't worried. I actually thought this is exactly why I keep telling people that building an audience and monetizing an audience are two completely different things. Because from 1st of February 2027, if you are a new creator trying to qualify for YouTube ads and premium revenue sharing, you will need 1,000 subscribers and either 8,000 qualified watch hours within 365 days or 20 million qualified short views within 90 days. But 20 million views for 90 days is actually crazy though. And I've seen creators frustrated by this because they've spent months, sometimes years, working towards monetization, which I totally understand. But I want you to look at this from a completely different perspective. What if YouTube paying you was never supposed to be your only plan? Because this is the problem with building your entire income around a platform you don't own. You can't control YouTube monetization requirements. You don't control when the algorithm changes. You don't control whether your next video gets 100,000 views on 1,000 views, and you don't control whether YouTube changes another policy 6 months from now. So why would you wait for a platform to give you permission to start earning from an audience you've already worked hard to build? And I want to give you a real example from my own channel. I've only recently started taking YouTube seriously. My videos don't get thousands of views. In fact, one of my videos only had 15 views, just 15. But do you know what happened? Someone who watched that video asked me for more information and clicked through to my Stan store and downloaded my free resource. That person became a lead. And I remember thinking, wait a minute, because I get more views on some of my content on Instagram and TikTok, yet this tiny YouTube video brought me someone off the platform and into my world. That was when it really clicked for me. I don't necessarily need YouTube to pay me for the view. I need the right person to watch the video. That's a massive difference. And if YouTube eventually monetizes my channel, Alhamdulillah, that's another income stream and I will happily take it. But that is not why I am building my channel. I am building it because I want the woman watching me who is tired of relying completely on a job for money to know that there are skills she can earn from her phone to diversify her income. I think this is where many YouTubers get stuck. They think I will build the audience first, then I will get monetized, then I will figure out how to make money. But I need you to know that if you already have people's attention, you can start learning how to turn that attention into a real business. Maybe you have a digital product, maybe you offer a service, or maybe you offer coaching or mentorship, or maybe you are building an email list so that the relationship with your audience doesn't disappear the moment an algorithm stops showing your content. That concept is digital marketing. So I'm not saying you should just throw a random product into your bio tomorrow and you start advertising it underneath every video. That is not strategic marketing. You need to understand who you are speaking to. You need to know what problem you are helping them solve. You need to learn how to create content that attracts the right person, how to communicate and offer properly, and how to move somebody from watching your content to actually want to buy from you. And once you understand that, your follower count starts to mean something completely different. Imagine having 50,000 subscribers, but you have no idea on how to sell anything to them. Now imagine having a much smaller audience, but the people watching you, they trust you, they understand what you help them with, they join your email list and genuinely want to hear about your offers. Which audience would you rather build a business around? So this is why this YouTube announcement doesn't scare me. If anything, I think it is a reminder that platforms change, algorithms change, and monetization requirements change, and it will continue to change. But knowing how to market something valuable to the right person is a skill you can take with you. That is why I don't want you sitting around waiting for YouTube, TikTok, or Facebook, or Instagram, or any other platform to decide that your audience is finally big enough for you to earn from it. Build that audience, aim for monetization if that is one of your goals, but while you are doing that, learn how to build something of your own alongside it, because Platform monetization can be an income stream. It doesn't have to be your entire business model. So if you are listening to this and you're thinking, okay, I understand what she's saying, but I don't even know where to start with digital marketing, that is exactly the kind of person I want to help. Whether you are completely new or you've already started digital marketing, but you are stuck, or you are struggling with content, or you are wondering why you are not making sales, you don't have to piece everything together from random videos on the internet. The program I recommend teaches digital marketing step by step and the strategy to implement to make sales. There is also a community around it with weekly live classes, so you are not learning completely on your own. If that sounds like something you've been looking for, click the link in my description and have a look through the details. You don't need to wait until a platform decides you are worth monetizing before you start learning how to monetize what you already know. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.